I never thought I'd need to. I never thought that I needed to do exercises before commencing a sport. It's historic. In all the sports that I've played, cricket, football, swimming, table tennis, badminton. Oh, there's no need to do exercises before you get into sport. To start off with, cricket. When I was at high school, I would stand in the line waiting to be picked by the captain. And I would wait. I would wait. And inevitably, I would be the last person to be picked. Don't ask me why. So, we would go out to play. No need to warm up. I would, if we were batting, then I would be just sitting there while everybody else batted until the last batsman was up to be batting. And I would walk out, I would get ready to bat, the bowler would bowl the ball, and I'd be out. First ball. So, you know, why bother warming up? Fielding. When the side was fielding, well, they would always place me where the ball was least likely to go. Because I didn't have that good an arm for throwing it in. And so I would just stand out there in the field. Why bother warming up? Bowling, well, they didn't give me a bowl because I was lucky if I get it onto the pitch. So, for me, cricket, I enjoyed it, but I wasn't very good at it, and I didn't have to warm up. Football, high school football, again, in the line-up waiting to be picked. No, still waiting, again, last to be picked. In fact, there was a friend of mine, and Errol, and he was always the second last person, and I was the last person. And so they would actually put us out onto the wing because they thought that that's where the ball wouldn't go. And we would just chat away while the game went on. So, why warm up? There was one time, though, in that football game when somehow or other we were having a chat and we must have wandered into the area of play. And I got pushed in the back and I got a free kick. And I lined up the goals, came in, a point. That was the highlight of my football career. I kicked a point. But no need to warm up. Oh, I never thought that I'd have to warm up. The next sport, swimming. Well, you go into the change room and strip off, get your bathers on, come out, stand on the blocks and wait for the starters gun. You wait, ready, set, bang, and you dive in and away you go. No need to warm up. After all, you know, all the muscles are all relaxed in the water as you swim through the water. I probably had a little bit more success at swimming than I did at cricket and football, but even so, I wasn't the best of sportsmen at these sorts of games until I took up table tennis. Now, I enjoyed table tennis, and I got my own bat, which is a Steiger. It's got different speeds of rubbers on there so that I can cut and spin the ball. I'm really good at spinning the ball. And I was involved in a team in the Victorian Public Service Table Tennis Association. And the name of that team was named after one of Australia's greatest weightlifters. It was a weightlifter who lifted 240 kilograms in the Olympic Games, Dean Lucan, and my team was Lucan's Lifters. But I played table tennis, and I played table tennis time in, time out. Didn't warm up, no need to. I just got stuck into it, and I won lots of games and actually won 2 or 3 pennants.
Yeah.
I'm back playing table tennis again now. Then, a few weeks ago, a friend of mine said to me, why don't you come along and try badminton? So, oh, no problem. I got out my badminton racket. Now, my badminton racket is 30 years old. It's 30 years since I'd played badminton. So, I was ready to go. So, how do you prepare for badminton? Well, you take off your tracking decks.
Ooh.
Got to take those off. To play
Hello.
Not more than
Come on.
You take off the tracking decks.
Oh, Brucey.
And you're ready to play. You're ready to play.
One more.
So, I'm ready to play. I get the shuttle. It's our serve. And I served it. Won the point.
Woohoo!
Over to the next court. Serve the ball. Won the point. Back to the other court. Third point of the match. This is the third point for the day. I served the ball.
Oh.
And it came back. And as I came back, my leg, the calf muscle. I tore the calf muscle in my leg. I hadn't warmed up. And so the moral of the story is, no matter what sport you play, never play sport without warming up.
Yeah, Brucey.